Hi guys, so now I will explain you the last two slides. So now since we are using self-signed certificates that are bound to hack, and we have to make sure that the all self-signed certificates on our network is periodically updated so that hacker is not able to hack all the self-signed certificates. In, so how can we address that issue? Let's begin. In such cases, we'll issue a new renew server certificate and let the whole system know that the renew server certificate is being updated. If in any case any IoT device is not able to update with the new renew certificate, we will terminate that IoT device access to a platform until the update is done on that device. In return, we will also keep the track of all the IoT device which lags the renew S certificate update. So update to the renew certificate will be periodic and will ensure good safety of its certificate, and frequent update to renew as self-signed certificate will increase its security in our system. It is to be noted that update to renew server self-signed certificate will not be done when root CA update is initiated in the system. Only when the root CA update is resolved in the system, self-signed certificate of the renew updation request is turned on again. So what is it is trying to explain is that now tomorrow this certificate renew S server certificate is been invalidated. Now how I'll make sure, or maybe some security breach happens. Okay, so what I will do, I will make a request to the messaging broker that to send to all the devices that are having this certificate to update this certificate with the new certificate. Okay, and if they are not able to update with the new certificate of this kind, of the renew S server certificate, then all that device that are been storing this certificate will not be able to access our platform. It will be blacklisted. Okay, and second thing is that IoT device is also having this self-signed certificate. When are we updating this self-signed certificate? That is also periodically. So we will see on the next slide. Now, security breach of the IoT certificate self-signed certificates. When root CA is up to date in the IoT device, periodic IoT certificate self-signed certificate is done. When a new root CA is issued, an automatic request for IoT device self-signed certificate is issued. When IoT device is blacklisted, it is the support team that reaches out to the customer for physical certificate update of the IoT device. For new self-signed certificate of renew server or IoT device is done via secure link of the server, which is having a roots CA for encryption. Okay, so it is trying to explain that if let's say this IoT device would update this certificate frequently via this link. Okay, and if it all that happens that if this IoT device is blacklisted, then our support team would go to that IoT device and update its certificate list over it. Otherwise it would be blacklisted for its entire lifetime. Okay, and other thing is that this IoT device needs to that all these self-signed certificates, that this certificate and this certificate, this certificate and this certificate and this certificate, all the certificates that are not red marked will only be updated via communication link which is red marked. Okay, this has to be make sure in the whole protocol, so the chain of trust would never be broken. And this is how we can monitor everything inside the network. It is just a simple architecture. if you look and if you are familiar with the terminologies which I am using, it's just a chain of trust that we are building. And if it at all happens that the chain of trust has been broken, then we'll blacklist that IoT device. Fine.